Hi, so we're going to be learning the notes on the fourth string today. So the open fourth string is D, second fret of the fourth string is E, and then the third fret of the fourth string is F. So D, E, and F, using the second and third fingers for the fretted notes. All right, so let's go into screen sharing and look at the sheet music. So up here, you'll notice that D is below the staff, E is the bottom line of the staff, and F is the the bottom space of the staff. So then down here on our first exercise playing whole notes, we've got D, E, F, E, D, F, D, E, D. So open, second, third, second, open, third fret, open, second fret, open. And let's play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now to E, second fret. Now to F, third fret. Back to E, second fret. Now D, open string. And F, third fret. Back to D, open. E, second fret. And D, open. All right, so now down here, going on to the half note exercise. So D, E, F, E, and then D, E, F, E, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And D again. Now to E. F 2 times. Back to E 2 times. And now D, E, F, E, D. All right, so then doing this exercise down here, quarter notes. So we're going to play D 4 times, E 4 times, F 4 times, E 4 times, and then once on each one, D, E, F, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now to E, F, back to E, okay, exercise 1. So just one line long. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Exercise 2 is 2 lines long. Let's go ahead and try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, going on to the next line. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Exercise 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Exercise 4. Wait, let me double check. Okay, yeah, just one line long. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, Exercise 5, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exercise 6. This one is 2 lines long. And we're going to start on the open 4th string, which is D, and we're going to go all the way up to the other D note that we know, the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then come back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 7, also 2 lines long, and in this one we're going to be playing in thirds, the same scale. That is, we're going to start at the open 4th string and play all the way up to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then come back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. I'm on the 2nd line now. Now that one's a little bit more complicated, so you want to practice some more time trying to work on that one. That is a good exercise to get used to skipping between strings. Okay, so exercise 8, going up and down that same scale, but this time in quarter notes. And then doing it in thirds in quarter notes. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next line. All right, going on to page 3, 8th note exercises. So the songs that we'll be doing with the notes on the 4th string will involve some 8th notes. And so this first exercise here, we're going to just practice kind of going across the open strings. Now these symbols up here, this thing that looks like an N is the symbol for a downstroke. This thing that looks like a V is the symbol for an upstroke of the pick. Since we're playing twice as fast as we are with the quarter notes, playing on the beat and in between the beat, we're going to pick down and up. The counting changes too. So you count 1 on the first note that you play that's on the beat, that is on the tap of the foot, and then you say "and" when you play the note that is in between the tap of the foot. That is when your foot is coming back up into the air. I'm going to go out of screen sharing so I can demonstrate this. All right, so I'm playing the open 4th string, and I'm going to pick down and up. So if my tempo is this, that is if I'm tapping my foot at this speed, then I'm going to play like this. I'm also going to put a metronome on and demonstrate that again using an app. All right, so let's do 80 beats per minute. Okay, so if that's our tempo, 8th notes would be this. The quarter notes would be this. Half notes. And whole notes. 1, 2, 3. Going back up. Half notes. Quarter notes. right, so now, let's see. Oh yeah, so back to picking. Yeah, so you're gonna pick down and up. And in this exercise, you're gonna play a measure of eighth notes on the fourth string, open fourth string. Go down to the third string. And then first string. All right, so let's go back to it and play that. Okay, so this exercise right up here, this top line, I'm going to play that again. And I'm going to go ahead and put the metronome on, and we'll slow it down a little bit. We'll do 70 beats per minute this time. Okay. 1, actually, make that a little bit louder. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now exercise 1. As we're playing an eighth note, so I'm going to leave this on. So exercise 1, I'm just kind of going up and down the notes on the fourth string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter note, and eighth notes. Quarter notes, eighth notes. I'm going to play that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound better. So exercise 2, so we're going up and down all the notes that we have learned so far in eighth notes, although ending with a quarter note on G and then ending with a quarter note on D at the end. So this one is 2 lines long. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you wanted to play that slower, that is fine. I'll slow this down to 60 beats per minute. There is such a thing as being very slow, playing something at a very slow tempo, making it almost harder. But anyways, should be a little bit easier. So we'll try it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're going to do exercise 3. By the way, I didn't step away to do a wardrobe change. I actually did the first half of this video about a week ago, and now I'm finally getting around to finishing it up. So, exercise 3, you're going to go kind of zigzagging through the notes, starting on the lowest note that we know, the open fourth string, up to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. I'll just get my metronome out. And since this exercise is more complicated, we're going to go a bit slower. All right, so 60 beats per minute, starting on the open fourth string. Exercise 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... fairly complicated exercise. So let's do it again, but this time I'll actually, instead of playing in eighth notes, we're going to play it in quarter notes. So just one note per click. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So again, we did that really in quarter notes, not in eighth notes, just to kind of practice the melody. Now we're going to go back down. 3, 4. Time, we're going to do it in eighth notes again. So exercise 3, starting on the open 4th string at the beginning of the exercise. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. All right. So now exercise 4, you're going to play in. You're going to be playing in thirds, going from the open 4th string up to the G note, and then going back down in thirds. So let's run through that. Let's run through it one time, not actually playing the eighth notes, but just kind of playing one note at a time, in time with this metronome. So essentially like this. So yeah, so again, playing half as fast as what the music is telling you to do, and then we'll try it in eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we'll actually do eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So once again, something like that, you know, you're not playing eighth notes at full speed. That's fine. It's a fairly complicated exercise. It's you know, the first week that you're doing this, really, you just want to kind of be able to get through all the notes and play all the notes. We're kind of working towards just you being able to find these notes on the fretboard, not so much being able to play it at full speed. And also just kind of memorizing, you know, when you see these notes on the sheet music, being able to find them on the guitar. The speed will come later on with lots of practice. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next page. And we have our first song. So, now real quick, this one has some eighth notes in it, not a whole lot. The next one also has a few eighth notes, but not a lot. The next song after that, though, Worried Man Blues, has no eighth notes. So if you wanted to start with Worried Man Blues, actually, that might be a better place to start. Scarborough Fair has also just a few eighth notes. So fortunately, these songs that we're doing, not a lot of eighth notes that you'll have to do. All right, St. Louis Blues. Let's go ahead and stick with the 60 beats per minute. There we go. So I'm going to count off 1, 2, 3, and then we start on 4, beat 4. Let me just demonstrate. 1, 2, 3. And that's how we will start the song. So all together. 1, 2, 3. All right, Little Brown Jug. Scroll down. This all in view. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. That way I don't have to pause my playing to scroll. Okay, so once again, counting up 1, 2, 3, and then we start on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, going on to the next song, Worried Man Blues. Let's see if I can zoom in, make that bigger. Okay, great, I can. Okay, all these songs are starting on beat 4. All right, so once again, 1, 2, 3, start on beat 4. Worried Man Blues, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Scarborough Fair. I'm going to increase the metronome to 70 beats per minute for this one. Count off 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start on beat 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1. Screen sharing. say goodbye. So that is the notes on the fourth string. So you want to practice. If you're watching this video and not taking the class, you'd want to practice these 5 pages over the course of like 4 weeks, I would say. I mean, like, you don't think you have to get all this down in 1 week and then move on. You want to spend a lot of time on this particular, especially this string, because of the fact that we're going into eighth notes. So you're going to need at least 3 to 4 weeks of practicing these exercises before you want to move on to the fifth string. And for those of you that are taking the class, you've got my special instructions on what things to work on and whatnot. So yes, definitely follow those, and I will see those of you in the class next week.